America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight. Tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got some in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself. You getting body on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it.
Here we are at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday Night Baseball on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Ronald Acuna will try to write his name in history books and break the single-season home run record. Next. Kevin Gausman gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game, and that is home run number 63 on the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
This guy has some pop in that leadoff spot. You have to be a little bit more careful than that. Threw him a first pitch strike, and he hit it over the wall.
Standing in now, number 19, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now, and you're going to face the Ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
To the bag, and he's back easily. To the plate now, George Brett. In the dirt here. Oh, one pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. Throw won't get him. Here's the 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the move again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. Chopper foul. They'll start things here at 316. 27 homers and 55 driven in. Swing and a ground ball to third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So the next to bat will be Matt Chapman. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw. Gets it. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Chase Field. And Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. Vida Blue gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
So stepping in is Tim LaCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
LaCastro.
Try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
McCutchen is under it. 1 out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I know they're expecting a lot more out of Randy Arozarena right now. Last 10 games have been a struggle. Not only is he having a hard time getting any base hits, he's struggling just to get on base. Less than a .250 on-base percentage in his last 10, so any sign of life from this guy would be a welcome sight.
And that's the 2nd out.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So now into the box is Albert Pujols. First touch for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Close play at first, but he's called out of the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 1-0. Into the box, Aaron Judge. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Pitch on the way. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. Next, it'll be Marcus Semien. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
Man, talk about a run producer, D-Roll. You're looking at one right here. In line for the RBI title. Also in the top 3 in home runs.
Just a monster season all around. When this guy strides to the plate, the defense is definitely on his toes, as are the fans sitting in the bleachers, because they can get a souvenir as well.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder up, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Gary Carter is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. He waits, now the pitch. Grounded to the right. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat it.
Swing hard liner to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Career number 247. And the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
At the plate now, number 19. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, D-Roll, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
That evens it up, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in a zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box, George Brett, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jose Ramirez, and they could use a spark from him here.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
1-0 the count. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-1. Drilled to first. Brett is there for it. And there's one down there.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
In is Torrey Hunter, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down to the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Randy Arozarena.
And now here is Randy Arozarena trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's got it. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutcheon. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Hunter giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman,
One gone for the A's here in the third. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Here's big Aaron Judd. Hit hard back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Welcome back. As the Diamondbacks look to get the offense going here in the third, this is the lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And now in the box, Carson Kelly. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch coming. Here it is. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ballgame. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Kevin Gossman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quick.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Set for the start of the 4th, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. And now the first pitch, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
A base hit in his first trip. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's running, and now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, and he certainly was not sharp. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And add one more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. Stepping in now, number 19. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Oakland is on top in this one, 6-0. And stepping in, Tim LaCastro. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A bouncer to the left side. And he indeed takes home with the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And the flip will get him at first. And oh boy, a missed opportunity there as both runners are forced to hold, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Up next for Arizona, Corey Hunter. From the first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Randy Arozarena will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. It's the A's 6 and the Diamondbacks 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, George Brett. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Rosarena is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Andrew McCutcheon is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-1 to Andrew McCutcheon.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
The count is 2-1.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here now the 2-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11? This guy's dinner tastes different.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hot shot on the ground to short. And there's his first base hit in this one. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Perdomo calls for it.
The batter, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So here is Marcus Semien, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Out in front of it, strike 1. McCutcheon on second, Chapman at first, 2 out in the inning. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead this one 8-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Carson.
As she'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And that's a cold strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Weak grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tim LeCastro becomes his 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 8-3. John Duplantier takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready now is Vida Blue, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Now the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
1 strike.
A ball and a strike to the A's pitcher. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Acuna digs in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The windup and the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Hunter. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ballgame.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Into the box now, number 19, high in the air down the right field line. Rosarena is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 5.
So next to bat will be George Brett, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
The 1-1.
Ball inside.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there, and that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 9-3 game now.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Brett stands at second with 2 gone. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2.
Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the A's 9 and the Diamondbacks 3. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
The first baseman, Albert.
Now here it comes.
Pujols.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering. Hit on the ground for Simeon at short. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder,
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Pops this one up, and no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
Here's Randy Arozarena. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. McCutchen going back. Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
No hits to this point. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 5 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the A's 9 and the Diamondbacks 5. 7th inning ready to roll, and that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 99.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Arozarena is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Next, here is Marcus Semien, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Hunter. Up onto the balcony and gone. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien, and that's home run number 48 on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Have been high. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Arozarena is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the A's 10 and the Diamondbacks 5.
Feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street.
Now at the plate is Carson Kelly, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shot. He got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball called for strike 2. Hit down the third baseline. And there's 1 away.
The pitcher, number 35, John Duplantis.
Gabriel Macio steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gabriel.
First offering on its way. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Tim.
Digging in next, Tim LeCastro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5. Tyler Zuber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Tyler Zuber.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the switch-hitting pitcher, Vida Blue.
Vida.
First offering, and that's taken high and outside for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make the pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ronald Acuna. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First pitch coming, here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
1 out, nobody on. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, number 19, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 1-0 home.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Two pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Next to dig in, George Brett, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutcheon. Left center, base hit. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is good time. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead it 12-5. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And that's out number 1. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Next up, Albert Pujols. He bounced out last time up. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame,
dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. In now, Jose Ramirez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
So now to the plate, Torrey Hunter. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Pujols isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left for Arizona. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. Craig Kimbrell comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge, and it's fouled away. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Kimbrell is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's out the corner.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 to count. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the pitch.
3-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
At the plate, Gary Carter, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Popped up. Pujols in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Vida Blue popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here it comes on 0-2. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. Flips it behind his back. Over the first, and that retires the side. 1 left for Oakland. And the lead holds at 12-5. Now to the plate, here is Randy Arozarena starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the AB now. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Seth Beer.
Striding in is Seth Beer, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
Now back. The catcher, Carson.
Next to hit is Carson Kelly. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Simeon's there. On to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 12-5 is the final in this ball game. The A's win for the 96th time, most in the division. Vida Blue records win number 16 on the season. Kevin Gossman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Street in it, pair of Chucks got my feet in it, whole pound, no 6 in it, bring the Khalifa chrome, I put the fees in.
Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out west in the American League, the A's swatted 4 home runs in this one as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks, 17-2. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. In other news out of Oakland, left fielder Andrew McCutchen will be out of action for the next couple of days. He's got a strained hamstring. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Athletics are in first place in the AL West, an impressive 10 games ahead of second. The Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-4. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox sit in second place in the American League East Division. They trail by 8.5 games. While the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Angels totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Mariners 5-3. As of right now, the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Angels are second in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. The Los Angeles Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they got the home victory against the Astros 9-8. As of today, the Dodgers sit in second place in the National League West Division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. And the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. The Rays amassed 14 hits in the game as they dethroned the Royals 9-2. Heading into the day, the Rays are leading the American League East, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of second, while the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Saints gon' feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God ordered is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the car dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God digger. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing no when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tell you can need a part. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wait to make a pair that you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
don't love me. Ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Screaming, invaded the world. Break what's coming out like you Wrigley. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules have gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I need a donut hole. Don't get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I finish watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive you. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a picture with runner jewels, ain't the shit but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
You say that you don't love me. Ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed booth and air conditioning. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Athletics find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Brett Saberhagen gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, recently he picked up his 200th win. He's 100 away from that magic number of 300, which is pretty much punching your ticket into the Hall of Fame. But I'm sure right now he's thinking about career win number 201. He'll worry about number 300 down the road.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Dribbled to the right side.
First pitch, 111.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back into the pool area and gone. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. Number 249 career. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Stepping in next, number 19. He's fighting to stay on that AL home run leaderboard as he finds himself ranked number 10 in the league entering play here today.
We've seen some pretty good second basemen in the history of baseball. Joe Morgan, Ryne Sandberg, Jeff Kent, some guys that can hit the ball, the ballpark, and this guy fits right into that billing too. A slick fielding second baseman with a lot of thunder in his bat.
Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with it.
Hit well again down the right field line, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 0-2 delivery.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, George Brett. Pulled toward right center field. Rosarena is there now, and he has it for the second out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's on an incredible RBI streak. How about over 20 runs batted in his last 10 games? It seems like Every time someone's in scoring position, this guy knows how to knock him in. He's been like white hot.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Right fielder giving chase. Through first and hustling for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
To plate now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Ball and a strike.
1-1. Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not.
That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Now the 2-0.
Ball.
Marcus Semien would be next. From the stretch. And this is lined hard to deep left. Hernandez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. One, Oakland is on top in this one, 2-0. Steven Strasburg gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start, pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
Now at the plate, here is Tim LaCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Tim.
Pitch on the way.
Ball.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this out.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in as he looks at a called strike. Perdomo is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. LeCastro on at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Brett is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Strasburg comes set and delivers. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Oh, but it's off the balcony. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost didn't get past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field. And the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
As a look, now the pitch. Line drive base hit. And a tie to ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Enters play here at 279. 26 home runs and 82 runs batted in. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Set and the pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ballman, 2 strikes.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the second inning here in the desert, and we are tied 2-2. Now to bat, Marcus Semien will get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball outside.
The 1-0 home. Swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting in, the catcher.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. The numbers, 282 to start play, 27 homers, and 73 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Kelly corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Carter is retired, 2 down now. Now to the plate, Steven Strasburg. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the A's pitcher.
1-1.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Grounded up the first baseline. And the sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Acuna digs in now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. The 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hunter looks up. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, making it an even 250 for his career. And it gives the A's a 4-2 lead.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Standing in now, number 19, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But the athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-2 Oakland. In is Torrey Hunter. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He sends it on the ground to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Carson Kelly's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
It's 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think that what makes it such a tough pitch is your changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full. The A's lead this one 4-2. Top of the third set to get underway. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer, George Brett.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled away. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Brett carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping in once again is Aaron Judge. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a breaking ball, too low, 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. In now, Austin Riley. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. And that one yanked just foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. And there he goes towards second. Mitch misses the throw down. Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him a chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fit.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. Home run number 51 on the year. And the lead is now 7-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Franklin Perez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Stepping in now, Gary Carter, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The A's lead it 7-2.
Welcome back. As the Diamondbacks look to get the offense going here in the third, this is the lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. 0-1 the count. Strasburg comes set. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Down the third baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Hit hard on the ground at first. Taken in by Brett. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Hunter. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Now at the plate, number 19, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're on top 7-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys running down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
On to first, the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box, Corey Hunter. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. He singled in his first AB. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a looper to left. Simeon's got it, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We played 4. It's the A's 7 and the Diamondbacks 3. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You can do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hunter will put this one away without much effort for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the AB now.
No. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. This is foul right side. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch it.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Couple of runners on base with 1 down. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
At the plate now, Gary Carter, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 8 and the Diamondbacks 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Carson Kelly. First pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. The 2-2. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Seth Beard will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on its way.
No, that's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man.
No strikes.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. First pitch on the way. Tim LeCastro is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Slapped hard the opposite way.
Hey, Giro, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So next to hit is Albert Pujols, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. LeCastro over at second. Perdomo on at first with 2 down. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Can't make any headway into an 8-3. John Duplantier takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1. No.
Hit Wheatley back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Acuna. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Kelly has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up is number 19. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And now the first pitch.
Ball.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
One and 2.
Playing 12.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Now batting.
So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Next up is Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's in there for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Cold strike, 0-2. hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now into the box, Corey Hunter. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, George Brett. Now the pitch.
George Brett.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
One ball
and 2 strikes now. And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. And it's fouled away. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Offered a low one there, but came up empty. Brett leads off second with nobody out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Hunter's got a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Now it'll be Austin Riley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Ready with the 0-1. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Kelly. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So now here is Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The catcher.
Now here's the first offering.
Kelly.
That's a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
No ball.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Acuna. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Pavin Smith steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll come into play at 317. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in now, Tim LeCastro. So way down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for Arizona. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Tyler Zuber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Tyler Zuber.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Marcus Semien. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2.
Ball, no.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
High pop-up. LeCastro waits on it. 1 out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Next up for the A's, Gary Carter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on the way. 1 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
To the plate now, Steven Strasburg. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Count even now at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count, here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Geraldo Perdomo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Now time has crawled, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box, Albert Pujols. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find a wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on a fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way up in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2.
Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Out in front as he rolls over to second. He's right there. Go to first is in time for the first out.
Now back.
Next it'll be Teoscar Hernandez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg.
Number 42.
So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Fouled away. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up, and it's gone!
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit the bomb off these close. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in will be Carson Kelly. And he hasn't quite had the same fortunate plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. 4 runs here in this half inning. J.B. Wendelken enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've witnessed putting a K next to his name in this one. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 8 and the Diamondbacks 7. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Into the box now, number 19, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 is back up the middle and into center field. He'll take a look at ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Runners on the move for second. 2-1 after the foul ball there. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Runner going a second time. That's a strike to throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And that'll get down in front of Hunter, a base hit. A big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And Brett's on the move. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lays off 2-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. LeCastro ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Dennis Eckersley comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 43, Dennis.
Lucas Ercer will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Wheels and deals, here's the first pitch. Up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws a good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Tim LaCastro comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Acuna is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Up next, Geraldo Perdomo. He needs to make something happen. They're down to the final out here in the 9th. Pulled toward right center field. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Oakland A's win for a division-leading 98th time. Steven Strasburg earned his 9th win of the year. Brett Saberhagen was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Dennis Eckersley hammers down the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
On 13 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and